All right, welcome everybody to session 23 on this glorious day in March. The little recap we got going on here is that the group got inside through some. Actually, you guys had opened the portcullis before, so in the last session, you actually opened the double doors from the inside. Neil made a fair amount of sound doing so. Strength of a fairy versus a big old bar, and hit the ground. But it only alerted one ghoul because I'm bad at my job. I made short work of it, obviously. You've built a fire in that big old northern room, which you can see. We're on the second floor map now, but it's the same kind of big room in the center with the star-looking thing in the middle. So there's a fire down there. I don't think you guys snuffed it upon going to other areas. You explored the western rooms a little bit. You went south next and summoned Adonis, a human cleric, beautiful man. What's his subclass?
Life domain.
Life, okay. Anyway.
It's a Don.
Well, yeah. Let's see. You guys found a throne room, and there was a big old buff ghoul hiding behind it. It shrieked, and when it shrieked, it summoned 7 more ghouls from holes in this, or a hole in the ceiling. One hole in the ceiling. And when they were all through, Adon used Turn Undead, and all but 2 of them went flying away, went running scared from you, or from him. The 2 that stayed, plus the king of the ghouls, the buff ghoul, were easily dispatched of. Y'all followed the ghouls up the stairs to the second floor. 1 more ghoul was killed, and then, when rounding the corner into this long hallway south of the, star room, you found a Banshee. And it screamed to get out of her house. And that's where we ended. And that's where we'll pick up. It is, based on the initiative I just rolled for the Banshee, her turn at the top of the round. And the book tells me to do this. However, let me just see the field super quickly here.
Jesus, what did she roll?
17,
So
which matches you
because she's got a better dex.
by 1. Yeah. Neil, do you remember what you're concentrating on?
Yeah, fairy fire.
Okay, and then Adon is concentrating on
Bless.
on
See the
yeah.
the effect tracker. I've got them. I got it all. Kind of.
I see what you did there. Alrighty, I like that. It's beautiful. All right, I might have to steal that the next time we have to do this. Cool.
Yeah.
So actually, the Banshee. The Banshee doesn't do anything yet. She has screamed at you to get out. And Sarissa, you're up. And you've definitely heard this.
Sarissa will say to the guys, be like, perhaps we should retire downstairs and regroup. She's looking to see if does anybody make any indication?
What
they're paying.
What I'm saying is, on your turn, you've said this. They're welcome to respond if they would like to. On your turn, still. Quick stuff.
Adon says, "You want to run?"
Not run, Donnie. Reevaluate.
Anything from Neil or Rio?
I'm just hanging out here, getting ready to shoot somebody.
Neil?
Okay.
Neil acknowledges that he heard it, and you probably just you know that Neil's going to probably follow whatever Sarissa wants to do. So if that's
okay,
what Sarissa does, Neil's probably going to follow.
Sarissa will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Sarissa will move down here so I can still peek around the corner and be like, do that. Like, come on, let's go reevaluate here.
Okay.
That's her opinion.
Next up is Rio, followed by Neil.
You gotta take the dodge action since you didn't take an actual action.
Might as well. Or hold an action.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hold. Like if somebody comes at me, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do a thing.
I was gonna say you don't have to give me the trigger or the thing.
Yeah.
Cool. What did I say? It says Neil and then Rio. Oh, sorry, Rio and then Neil. Sorry.
And so I'll pop out here.
Okay.
And what is this critter doing?
It was her turn first. She screamed on her turn. I'm just gonna say that was her turn, and she's just staring at y'all. She sees you come out, and you're just kind of part of her scan, like left to right, just looking at all y'all.
Okay, advancing senility here. I don't recall what this thing is.
It is the Banshee that y'all were warned about that might exist. A Banshee, at least.
Banshee. Right, that's easy. Hostile.
It screamed at you to get out. It has done nothing else since then, aside from stare at you.
Alright, so I'm going to hold my action against it doing something hostile.
Okay. Do you want to use a bonus action before that, or just stick with that?
Just stick with that for now.
Okie dokie. Neil, you're up.
Neil, seeing Sarissa backing down the hallway, is going to follow. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take the dodge action again.
Okay. Did this tracker get updated at the end of last session for the new round of
Yes,
combat?
It did. And so, since that's the end of Neil's turn, I will move the tracker on him forward 1.
Okay, I was kind of wondering. Okay, so it's the end. Okay, for fairy fire.
I move him forward at the end of the turn of the
Perfect.
person who's,
Sounds perfect. Okay. Ghouls 1, 2, and 7. That's the furthest they can get away. So their turns are spent like scrabbling at the wall over here, which I'll put into view for the video. Just trying to get away more. And what's Adon gonna do with his turn?
Adon is wondering, is this Banshee good looking or ugly?
Give me a perception check. Okay. I believe that I used this description before, but you see this female form of an elf, wispy, luminous. Its face is wreathed in a tangle of gossamer hair, so like just creepy tendrils just all over her face, maybe. Spectral rags are her armor, fluttering around it. Her face is currently a mask of rage. So if he's into super duper angry chicks that are ghosts, as a life cleric, I kind of doubt it, but...
Yes, well, Adon is into beauty. He worships beauty because he worships Sunni. So...
Well, you get the feeling Adon would probably say, this ain't it, then.
Yeah, right, okay. Let's see. Is Healing Word a bonus action?
It is whatever you want it to be, including a reaction. And then it has those special rules attached to it for getting your... Either doing the max heal or getting your... possibly getting your spell slot back.
Right. He is going to he's gonna cast Healing Word on himself. Suni, bless me. Level 1 Healing Word.
+7, yeah. That life
Nice
cleric.
max healing, so he'll get 11 points of healing back.
4 on the D4 +7, yo. I mean, that's on the tracker of that, so it'll be in the video anyway. Cool. Bonus action. What's up?
And then I think he will say to the Banshee. Let's see, what will he say?
I don't think he gets to roll for recovering that spell point because it was basically max healing.
Yeah, it was max healing. So
yeah, I'll check it while you.
So yeah, I just burned the spell slot, which is totally worth it. Okay. Let's see. He will ask the Banshee like, what claim do you have to this place as your home?
I know this was in. I don't think I'm out of pocket here because I think that we read this in something here. I actually read it out loud to y'all, and she would probably say, "I died here," and then there was some. Hold on. There we go. I want to get this right. Oh. The dwarves imprisoned me here, and I died when they left uncared for.
Dwarves imprisoned me here, and I died when they left uncared for. Okay. Oh.
Oh boy.
Like she must have died in a cell or something, like of starvation or something, maybe.
Something very dystopic.
Oh, sorry, no. She was. I'm not gonna do the voice for a second here. She was an envoy from the elves. She killed 2 of their guards trying to escape, and then was cut down by dwarven axes. So not starved to death. Yeah.
To
Sorry.
I guess then, not to abuse my speaking privileges for too long, I guess Adon would just say, the people of Fandelver need this place back.
Phandalin, but yeah.
And then he'll take the dodge action.
Okay. It is back to her turn. She'll reply. I care not for any living being to be here. Oh shit! Hold on. No, that's her turn. Next up we have. Sorry, I was thinking like through at the. Sarissa, followed by Rio and Neil. Oh, did you progress Adon's?
No, I will. Let me do that.
Sarissa peeks around the corner and does the come on, and then I'll move, down the steps further. You don't have to change the thing yet, but
Thank God.
I'll do my 30 feet, and I'll leave myself where I am so I can measure it out once. But yeah, she'll just keep moving down the stairs.
Okay. I believe it's Rio's turn.
No hostile activity from the Banshee, so I will continue being alert, because this adventure needs more alerts, or any hostile activity on her part or on the part of them critters further down the hallway what be turned and helpless right now. But
All right. And you're not.
might not always be.
You're not following Neil and Sarissa. You're just staying there with Adon.
Going to just move there because I can catch up. I want to keep an eye on him for one more round.
All right. Cool. Neil. Can I get current health points from each of you, including Adon?
Neil's at full health. Adon is 48 hit points.
Full.
44.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Neil is just gonna follow Sarissa. So he'll just move. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll just he's chasing behind Sarissa, and he will.
And Sarissa looks over her shoulder and says, Neil, be sure, tell Rio to be sure to follow us.
Okay, Neil will yell like Rio, I think we're going downstairs. And I will ready an action.
Okay.
Instead of dodge this time.
All right. The 3 ghouls are continuing to try to claw at the wall. I don't think there's any saves for Turn Undead, right? Every turn, so.
Right.
Okay. That's crazy. It's fine, but it's crazy. Adon.
Boy, Adon is a cleric. He does not like undead. But he is also a member of this party, and is not going to take the first attack because he's here to support the party. So he wouldn't. Don't think he would turn aggressive.
He's yours to control. He is not his own.
Sure.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
and that's the way I'm imagining that he would think right now is he's been summoned as support, so that's what he is, the function that he is trying to fulfill. But he also wants to protect and help out here, so he is going to. Wait, it's his turn?
Yeah.
I thought I just moved his turn tracker just a second ago.
I mean, nothing. You moved them after his.
We've already
Yep.
gone through a whole round since then. Wow.
Which means you should probably move yours up 1 for Fairy Fire.
I did already. I moved that up.
Oh. After
you're right, because
yeah.
I had a whole. No, because the
So
positioning on.
I'm pretty sure.
Positioning on those two.
I'm pretty sure every turn you're gonna catch up to Adon because he goes after you, and then every turn after Adon, he's gonna move 1 more.
Well,
Neil,
Neil was one round
I
behind
watched-
Adon's, so I
watched
think.
you move yours up right after, so you're where you need to be.
No, he moved his up after the first round. We had another round.
No, he moved it up after that one.
I moved it up after that one because
Okay. I don't think he was.
All I know is they should be staggered like that because they were staggered to begin with.
Well,
no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're. No, I totally agree with Riley.
So
I
after
can't
Adon's
grab-
turn, they'll move Adon up one because Adon is always one ahead for bless.
Yep. That totally squares. Okay, so then
Oh, I understand now because I was like, what? I don't understand.
okay, so Adon will just say, "Begone, foul spirit! Leave this place, and we will not end your miserable life, or lack of life." And he will just kind of like be standing there, holding his holy symbol, and he'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
Dodge, parry, thrust.
We're back to Banshee. Y'all have not met the requirements for her to attack yet. I mean, I'm following the book. I think maybe it would be attacking at this point, but I'm gonna go with what the book says. So, and make sure you move Adon up again. With his both of them. So she is still staring daggers at Rio and Adon, and that's about it. So we're back to Sarissa, followed by Rio, and then Neil.
Sarissa would be like, all right, Neil, she'll say over her shoulder, do you see them coming along? Neil? He's
No,
probably
no,
around.
No, they're not.
Oh.
They're not. They're staying there. They're not coming.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the stairs. Give it a few seconds. I honestly believe we should regroup, otherwise we will all wake up dead immediately, my opinion. So yes, I'm going to the bottom of the stairs. Hopefully everybody follows. If not, maybe you and I could come up with something, and if we have to, we'll go back up and save our compatriots.
Okay,
I don't think this Banshee
already are at the bottom of the stairs, aren't you? Because you're already like 30 feet beyond where you are
so
on the bottom.
Down and 15 more down. So yeah, I'm probably at the bottom. I'm like here.
We can say she hasn't turned the corner, like going back to the north into the throne room area. So north, not south. There is no south. The way you're going doesn't exist.
Yeah. So Sarissa will just stop and listen for a second and see if everybody else is going to listen. Because Banshees are bad news. Because I rolled really well when I asked about it.
Yep.
And so I am feeling that these are very bad news for us, just to go balls to the wall after the Banshee with hilly-nilly with no plan of attack. So she'll just stand there and wait for a minute to see if she hears the other guys coming or not. And be like, well, what do you think, Neil? Well, what's your take on this situation?
I think we have reached the limit of conversation for your turn. So Rio is up, followed by Neil, and then you guys can continue that conversation on Neil's turn. I moved your token because there is nothing to the south. I kept saying north.
It goes down this way, and then we go that way.
Where I put your token is where it turns to.
Okay, downstairs. This would
downstairs to the north.
Place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like you're peeking around, you can see Neil, I would say.
So I double moved to catch up with Neil.
Okay. And any held thingies or?
Nope.
Okay. Neil, is
I'm
your
still
turn.
holding an action too. If somebody comes at me, I'm gonna do a thing, but
Gotcha.
not too worried.
Okay. Neil will just continue to follow Sarissa, and he'll yell back like, Adon, we gotta go regroup. And then he'll he'll be behind Sarissa. I don't know exactly where he'll land up, but
Are you guys going like all the way back, like deep into the throne room where this all started, or kind of staying at the bottom of the stairs there?
I'm just following Sarissa, so
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Cool.
But I will just take a single move action
Okay.
And then ready in action.
Okay.
And
Move your little token 1 at the end of your turn.
okay. And we all still have the wax stuffed in our ears, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else I can do. Concentrating on fairy fire. Which is probably just gonna end up being wasted. Nope, that's it. That's my turn. I'll move and
Ready?
ready in action. Yep.
Okay. The 3 ghouls are still scratching the wall, trying to get as far away as they can, and it's Adon's turn.
Adon will finally give ground and realize that his friends are retreating. So
Give me a
will-
perception check, super quick, for Adon.
Okay. 17.
With a 17, he notices a smile, kind of slowly creep, like a horrifying smile, creeps up on the Banshee's face. She's basically like more or less proud of herself for defending what she believes is her territory now. There are shadows on this map, right?
No, there's no fog of war.
Oh yeah.
We can see everything.
Fucking balls. I forgot about that. Wait, so why do I have a... That's stupid. Okay, whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ignore what
6,
you think you know.
And take the dodge action.
Alright. You moved them. Awesome.
Move my trackers.
We are going to... Stop it. Let's switch back. I'm assuming you guys are going to spend... I mean, I don't want to assume because... you might be worried about the remaining duration on your fairy fire. So let's kind of keep in... We're going to keep in the combat tracker as we... with the initiative that we have. But basically, the 3 of your turns are all the same anyway. So we'll just lump Adon in there for the most part anyway too. But
yeah, we have to stay in initiative order to track the
Yep.
ongoing effects.
Hence
So,
why
yeah,
we
let's just
are.
keep taking turns.
Where's my scenes? There's my scenes. All right, where are we? Axeholm. Basement. There we go.
Although I'm gonna need to move the turn tracker.
Yep.
Okay.
I believe there was.
We're gonna have to reset up where it was. and
We were at 9, I think, for turn undead.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Yeah, because he just had his turn, but was it 9 or 8? Do you want to switch back super quick?
I don't know. Can we? Yeah, switch
Let's
back.
switch
Let's
back.
check it out.
Where did I put that thingy thing?
I'll take a screenshot
Oh, it's
real quick.
Click and drag. So 9, 6, and 5. It looks like, right? Easy peasy. 9, 6, 5.
So
It's 9. It's 9. It's 9, 6, 5. Let me put you guys where I more or less think you are, which is more or less where you are. Why can't I grab Sarissa's token?
6.
Sarissa, did you lock your token somehow so only you can move it? I don't mind, but I didn't know you could do
No,
that.
so ever since you did that, I haven't been able to move it.
All right, we're gonna give you a new token then, because that's fucking weird. Characters.
Yeah, whatever you did when you moved it, I couldn't move it anymore.
There we go. Yeah, that was strange. I've never seen that happen on this particular mappy thingy. Dawn would be probably like here, right? It doesn't really super matter, but y'all, let's move your. Can you move your tracker down to closer to where you are?
Yeah. But no, because it'll go underneath the fog of war.
Okay.
Unless you clear
No,
off
that's fine.
that fog of war.
I'm not gonna. No. Wait, hold on. I can clear some of this. Hold on. Cutting is enabled. Do you see that now? That rectangle of space? Yeah, rectangle of black space, right? To the right of your tokens?
Yeah.
Cool. So you can put it there.
But actually, for some reason, I locked the token for the counter and cannot unlock it. Now, can you? Wait. Oh wait. Oh,
I have no idea.
I have to click on it. Yeah. No, I can't get the unlock thing to.
There we go.
Can't unlock it. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right. So
965. We'll all remember.
let's move down here to down there. All right.
Perfecto.
There.
All right, so you guys are going to have 12 seconds to, I mean, Adon would get an idea of when his turn undead lifts, I believe, and you guys are smart enough to kind of understand the passage of time, and having summoned this guy, like, you guys kind of understand cleric abilities because you created him, more or less, so you know you have a minute. You know 50 seconds have passed. So what are we doing in 12 seconds? And try to kind of just make it that 12 seconds. Are y'all moving to a particular spot, like defensively?
Starissa will say, I believe we should go outside, get some sleep this evening. Dawn will have you back tomorrow, and we will deal with this Banshee and the rest of the...
Okay, so it sounds like we're leaving the compound. So if we're gonna follow that plan, then we can all just take all of our turns to just exit the building and drop out of initiative. Is that the plan?
That's what I think. I have an idea. And so...
Okay.
And as we're going by, I vote we snuff the fire, like stomp it out or whatever, and just head out.
Okay, then I think that's the plan. And we can say that we do that unless you want us to take each turn and take, move
Nope.
and take.
If that's what you'd like to do. I was just kind of looking up what them ghouls do, yo. They don't have any particular sense of smell or chasing or... So you do that.
Okay.
You
All
get...
right. We all run out of the fortress and regroup outside.
Okay.
Put the fire out, and then I vote that we have Neil. We'll lower the portcullis until so there's only like half a foot left or something. You know what I mean? So that it's kind of closed, so we don't have to worry about any of the ghouls slipping out while we're napping at night.
Sure.
Or would that be a huge? Yeah. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I think that's doable. It's Oh yeah, with the portcullis, yeah, definitely. It's the double doors. You're not gonna be able to like relock, but that with the portcullis,
no,
you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So with all the portcullis lowering and the snuffing of the campfire, you get out at roughly whatever 4 p.m. would look like in sunset, sunrise, kind of, whatever.
So, gentlemen, here's what I think.
Do you want to
is,
get back to Bug Dob, or just is this
Yeah,
conversation
first-
happening right
first-
outside?
Just for outside, it's going to be like, Donnie, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for your help. Might I say, your hair looks lovely.
Thank you, and you too look quite beautiful tonight, and I look forward to meeting you again.
Excellent. Get some sleep, Donnie, and we will see you tomorrow.
My God, it's a good thing that Summon a Buddy only lasts 10 minutes, and there's not a whole lot of sexy time activities one can get up to in that amount of time, or else this could be abused.
What, with Donnie?
Yeah, well, with any Summon a Buddy. I summon a...
Gross.
I'm not gonna go there, okay.
Summon a buddy.
Right? We used to call that. Never mind.
Yeah.
So, all right. I think we should go back to camp, have a delicious meal, sleep, come up with the plan. I'm thinking that perhaps tomorrow we can make enough noise to get those ghastly ghouls down here, so we could perhaps have Bugdob help us get rid of them, and then we can go back in and deal with the Banshee and send Bugdob back to the kitties.
Sure, yeah. Are we gonna make another big, a nice big meal to help us?
Rio, how does that sound? For if we help you out, if I play sous chef, I will cut, I will wash, I will peel. Would you be interested in cooking dinner tonight and perhaps a lovely breakfast in the morning?
Excellent idea.
All right. So, all right, let's head back to Bugdob and see how he's doing. But Neil, Rio, what do you think though about us attempting to lure the ghouls further down this hallway tomorrow, so we can just dispatch them before we have to go deal with the Banshee, so we don't have any unknown elements lurking about?
Well, I mean, I think Don can try to turn undead, and that he can try to turn the Banshee. But I mean, that's probably not going to help us much. I mean, we have to defeat the Banshee, right? So.
Yes. I'm just thinking if, well, and it might be nice to give Bugdob something rather easy he can do to help us defeat some foes, so he doesn't feel left out. But without bringing him completely into the compound where he'll be, at risk.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about those ghouls. We just have to stay out of melee with them. We just just take them out from a distance,
Yes, I agree.
Sarissa, do you recall what your role was for your knowledge check of a Banshee?
I think that's the one I critted on. Remember, I was like, boom.
I'm looking up, and I see like javelin and shit. But was the role you did for the Banshee, was that when the Banshee was encountered, or was that as part of like your fact finding, like talking to villagers?
No, it was in here. I rolled, okay. So it had to do with the Banshee within here.
You think you crit on it?
Yeah, that's the one where, it seems like that was the one where I was like, boom, yeah, what do I know?
Well, that would have been the 25th? Okay.
That's when and then I was like, so, but I can't, I'll break out my notebook and see if I wrote anything else down, but I don't think I did.
I'm going through our dice log, just looking for a, like, knowledge check, or it would have been, it would have probably been it was an Arcana check, right, I think?
Yeah. I might have just rolled a D20. I can't remember.
I have an Arcana check of 14 here. I don't recall what it was for. I don't think you not. Did you not? You think you not 20'd it? Oh, there's a 20 here. I don't know what the second Arcana check was, but yeah, you do have a 20 here. Okay. So what you know, and I don't know if I compounded on this perfectly, and maybe if you guys are sharing stories, there can, if any of you are, if you think you have, if you're, okay, but 20 is fine. You would know that she is scary to any attackers, with both like vision of her and being able to hear her, which is why you put the shit in your ears. You also know that they can kind of move through solid objects as if they're nothing. And I think with those pieces of information, if you want to come up with a strategy, I think that's more than enough information to do so. Especially with your summon a buddy and all the things you can do with that.
And what would we need to have Donnie do so we could turn the Banshee?
Well, turning her is just gonna make her run away from us. But
Yeah,
I mean,
not good.
we wanna kill her, don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, we can let's go get dinner going, and we can strategize around the camp.
You also know enough about your food buffs. They only last for 8 hours, so doing anything special for dinner, not important, but breakfast would probably be your important.
Right.
And then I think you guys can each choose your own
Take
buff.
a bio break real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right, well, I'll join. Got your staff, you got your sword, and you got your invisible wand. Oh yeah, well, too late. Already gone, done it. So we're doing. Check. Check.
Hey, I'm back.
Loud noises. That. Welcome back. Do I have the Expedia app?
I'm back.
Okay.
Back with Oreos.
Now I want cookies.
Yes, yes, cookies are good. I need some milk, but I don't have it.
It sounds like everybody's back, so
Yep.
let's do this. All right. Anything y'all want to spend your night doing before y'all go to sleep? Conversations about strategy or whatever?
Well, Neil will just say, Adon can bless us. He'll give us the blessings of Sunni, so that should help. You guys got any other ideas?
Just point me in the right direction to shoot.
I'm just wondering if there's anything specific we can do, plan to do together so we can wipe out this Banshee.
Sure, so
Or if it's a war of attrition.
you guys are level 5, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what level Paladin gets this, but do you have the passive where anybody within 10 feet or 15 feet or whatever feet of you gets a bonus to their saving throws?
Let me see what level.
It was something that Jordan had to remind me I had, but
I want to say it's 6. Let me look. It seems like there's something like that, but I don't know. Hold on. Does anybody remember what that's called?
protect something aura of devotion, aura of something, or
Additional spells. So fighting style, spell casting, divine smite, harness divine power, channel divinity, martial versatility,
not yet.
extra attack.
That might be another subclass or something.
No, it's Paladin. It's straight up Paladin.
Yeah, it must be like the 6th level or something, because I'm not seeing. It seems like I read something about that somewhere, but I don't. Let me go and look.
Paladin,
Harness
5e.
Addition.
Aura of protection is indeed level 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I have it on my thing. I have 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8 marked off, but I'm not quite sure why. I think that might be when you get new things. So. So we can't think of anything specific we can do to, in tandem to deal with this Banshee. Just war of attrition, I guess.
Well, I mean, Adon can bless us, and I can throw down some fairy fire and
Basically, what we did before then. Basically.
well, I didn't. The fairy fire I lit up the ghouls, but this time I could try to light up the Banshee with the fairy fire, which would,
Oh, excellent.
that would help.
So, yeah, now do we want to go open the portcullis again, make a bunch of noise, and try to lure the ghouls towards us so we can just take care of them there more in the large hall before we go after the Banshee? Because she could show up downstairs, but I'm hoping that perhaps we can deal with the undead first, or the ghouls first.
Is this conversation happening as you get back to Bugdob, or after dinner, or right before bed?
I don't know. While we're making dinner with Rio, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll call it like 6 p.m.-ish.
Yeah.
Peeling carrots.
Yeah. I mean,
How do you peel carrots?
With a knife.
Okay.
Or you just get the outer layer off them, same
Yeah.
as a potato.
I'll give you that. I wonder if they peeled carrots back in the day. It seems
If
like
you've ever had nasty, naughty carrots, I would.
Yeah. If they're in a stew, I don't think the knots would be an issue, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm peeling carrots.
You had a peeler commissioned from them.
No, you just use your knife.
I
That's
know,
what
I
my
know.
grandma used.
That's what I still use.
I mean, I think
So-
we should be prepared to fight the ghouls and the Banshee at once. I don't know if we'll get
The
we'll
chance,
get the chance.
All right, so I vote we spend some time playing a game with Bugdob so he feels included. We'll play a dice game or something with him and let him win. She's whispering this to Neil.
Yeah.
He
that
doesn't
sounds
notice.
good.
So, yeah, so
I-
we can't.
I
Go ahead.
I could can use my druid craft to make sure that he wins.
Excellent.
It'll make the dice appear like he wins no matter what.
Oh, good. Let him feel part of the group. It will be nice when we do get him some armor and he can join in.
Of course, I'm not sure he can really read the dice or understand them, so we could just say he wins.
Exactly. We'll just clap and tell him
Yay!
he wins. Yay, you won
Fuck
again.
you won!
How do you propose to use Druid Craft to do that? I just read it because I didn't think that was in the.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, I probably.
You could theoretically try to use the puff of wind for the harmless sensory effect.
Yeah, right.
But good luck.
To if the dice roll is not what it should be for him to win, then I'll do a little puff of wind to move.
Your reflexes would have to be amazing.
And if that doesn't work, then Sarissa will use her thaumaturgy to make a loud noise right behind us. So when he turns around, we'll flip the dice real quick. Just, roll it the way it wants to go. Oh, there you go.
All right. So what's this game we're playing?
Whoever rolls the highest number. We'll make it real simple. So.
On just a regular 6-sided die?
Yeah, I'm just using a dice set, kind of like Yahtzee.
Okay. And just one die per person?
No, 2 or 3.
Okay.
No, let's just do 2 dice.
Okay.
It's easier to control.
No betting involved. It's just straight up highest number wins.
Yep.
No, bluffing. Okay.
No, we're just trying to let Bogdob feel like he's winning.
Okay.
As part of the group, because he's not going to go with us tomorrow. So.
Do you guys want to role play that, or just kind of hand wave it?
Sarissa will whisper to Neil, let him win about 60% of the time, so he doesn't catch on.
Neil winks back.
Exactly.
Role play or just hand wave that it works out in your favor.
We'll just hand wave.
Okay. I'm better at this game than you guys. You probably shouldn't play it anymore.
Right. You are excellent at this game, Bugdob.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He blushes a little bit.
I've heard that kittens are good luck.
Oh, are the kittens back in camp? Yeah, they're with him, right? The Bjorns? Mm-hmm. Okay. So far, they've at least been good company. And you guys came back a day later, so that might be luck. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And I get to travel with you.
Always good luck.
Yeah, traveling with you is also good luck, so. Cool.
Sarissa, did you say you want Bugdab to come with us tomorrow?
No, it was like you said, the ghouls could show up at any time. There's no guarantee we can look and take care of them before the Banshee shows up.
Right. Well, if they show up first, then maybe Don could try to turn them again, which would take a lot of action. But I'm not too worried about the ghouls. It's that Banshee that scares me. She's frightening.
We can't think of anything specific we can do that would actually just take her out.
Anybody who thinks that they would well, Sarissa probably wouldn't know this spell because it doesn't exist for paladins. I don't know if it exists for... Hold on a second. You guys can keep talking if you want to. I'll look this up really quick. I know Bard can do it. Okay. So if you think you'd be part of the strategizing discussion, you're welcome to roll for this intelligence check, and Neil, for sure, since you seem to be part of it, you can roll for an intelligence check as well. Or Arcana, actually, both of you.
One light arcana roll coming right up. Not much, 7.
With a 10 and a 7, it's not coming to you. If like for Neil, it feels like it's on the cusp here, but it just isn't there. So, and that's the most I can contribute with those rolls. So we'll see after dinner. It's roughly 7 p.m. now-ish. Sun might have gone down or is going down. Probably gone down, but I don't know. Close to it, at least. Anything else tonight before?
Long rest. Can
Yeah.
we hit the long rest button? Or
It's only 7 p.m. right now. Is there anything else before bed? You guys want to set up watches or just rest out in the open?
Yeah.
In the tree line?
Yes, we should set up watches. What do we got? We only got 3 of us. Well, we got Bug Dog can take a watch. Shift.
Yeah. And Rio only needs 4 hours too. So.
And where you are is just open. It's open plains. There isn't a tree line. If I had mentioned that there was, then I apologize, but I don't know why I would have mentioned it, because there isn't one.
Because we left Bug Dog kind of, I thought, up the hill or, in the trees.
There are no trees. It's just plains. This is marsh. That can't all be marsh. That doesn't make any sense. This looks like grass to me. So you're just in like open grassy area. Oh, that's marsh down there. Okay. So yeah, you have Axeholm. From Axeholm to Umbridge Hill is 7.5 miles. So you have a 7.5 mile stretch of just grass between hill and mountain range.
Kansas.
Pretty much.
Dust in the wind.
So, watches or just sleeping?
Oh, definitely take watches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's taking first?
I'll go first.
I'll take last.
All right. And then Sarissa, as a tiefling, you need like the full 6 to 8 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a perception roll for your watch.
13.
Okay. And then how far away from Axeholm do you think you made your camp?
Where we left Bug Dog.
I know, but I don't know how far that is.
I don't even know where we are anymore because I thought we were in trees. So
yeah. So assuming that you knew that you're in grassy lands, 7.5 miles between. Yeah. Don't worry about the measurement. Like, do you think you'd be a couple football fields away or
whatever the group thinks?
Football's. I don't know what a football field is, but that sounds.
100
enough.
yards.
It's far enough for us to spot a threat coming from Axeholm, and react in time.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would say a football field.
So Sarissa, on your watch, as all you would hear with your perception check is a loud Well, from yeah, it'd probably still be kind of loud, but a kind of screeching wail coming from Axeholm. But other than that, your watch is uneventful. Who's up next?
It would be me.
Okay. Perception.
So
And-
when I wake up, I'd be like, Sarissa, did you see anything? Hear anything? Are we safe?
No, I think the Banshee's just making noise. So that's what I think, but I didn't hear her coming any closer.
Okay. All right. Get some sleep then.
Excellent.
Okay. Neil rolls an 11.
It's dark. Do you have night vision?
Yeah.
Do you have night vision as a fairy?
No.
Okay. So I'd technically be at disadvantage unless you have a way to... Do you have a campfire going still?
I vote no unless anybody else.
Yeah. No campfire.
Okay. So disadvantage on that check.
Okay.
I think tieflings have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still an 11.
Okay. You mostly just see the stars above, the moon or moons, or however this world works with its astral shit. You hear the wind rustling through the grass here and there. And that's it. And it sounds like Rio will be number 3.
Yeah, 3 and 4, I believe.
Yeah.
He can hold that down.
Anything to report as you switch?
Nope, nothing to report.
All right, perception check from Rio. I see a note.
21.
With a 21, you can see every individual blade of grass.
Rio
You-
becomes one with the universe.
Pretty much, yeah. You can see little rodents here and there, or birds or such, like, you know, the whole night life kind of has come alive. The scurrying of marmots or other mammals just kind of through the grass here and there, not bothering you. They can smell you and they go the other direction. And your 4 hours is also uneventful. And the sun starts to rise, and so do your party members, including Bugdub. We'll say it's roughly 6 a.m. Sunrise has started. It's a nice day. Some clouds in the sky, but mostly sun.
Man, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Sarissa, Rio, do you need help with to make your delicious breakfast?
No, I'm doing fine.
All right.
Is there some way we're keeping track of, like, supplies as far as these dinners and breakfasts and such?
I just knock it off my equipment list.
Works for me. I trust you. We're not in a heavy survival kind of game anyway, so I just like to keep track. All right, what stats are y'all going for your food this morning? You get a plus one modifier too. Yeah.
Charisma.
Okay. Did you use charisma the last time as well?
Mm-hmm.
Is it still like? Do you have to like just make sure that it? Yeah, you know how to do that shit. Just make sure you're not like doubling it up.
I'll remember to. How long does it last? Is it 8 hours?
8 horas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll remember to remove it.
Cool.
Hold on, I'm looking.
I actually have a sticky note on my monitor from last week that says, "Temp +1 cha."
Nice.
So, like, because Sarissa's a charisma base, so then my spells are based on my charisma, but my fighting, that's strength, right?
Yep.
As a paladin? Or is
Yep.
Yeah.
As far as your melee attacks, yes. I think that's the only thing that benefits from your strength. Unless you're like shoving, grappling.
But the melee, like my sword strike and stuff, that's strength based, correct?
Yes. You gain +1 to hit and +1 damage.
Okay. Hold on. So, bum bum bum. Hold on. I'm just checking something out.
And just because your Arcana checks didn't go well, Neil and Rio, that just means the DM didn't give you any hint is a bad word, but like a brainstorm moment for either of you. But you as people can certainly use the information if you can think of something else to help the situation against the Banshee. So it's not like you guys are too stupid to understand it as people or as characters. It's just a couple bad rolls. Rio, are you choosing Dex, Wisdom? Ground control to Rio.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to take it. So even numbers, the odd numbers are the ones that go up, correct?
It doesn't matter because you just get a +1 to whatever mod you want.
To whatever
modifier, not the actual stat itself. Although it would raise whatever stat you choose by 2, which will effectively raise the mod by 1 no matter what.
And I'd said whiz.
Okay.
What is wisdom? Wisdom is like insight.
Wisdom saves, perception, insight. Some of Rio's ranger skills probably, like magic.
Persuasion. I'm just trying to figure out, like, mine are all even, so I don't know what it would been with. Maybe my intelligence? I don't know what that's good for.
It would add a +1 to any of your stats, the modifier. So if you have +4, yeah, you got it now.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about it, I guess, the way it normally works, where on the evens it doesn't make a difference. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if I wanted to use it then, like, on my damage for, like, my javelin,
strength,
or my melee, that would be strength.
Yep. Unless you eventually dip into Warlock and choose, like, Pact of the Blade,
or something like that,
which would be charisma based for your attacks and stuff.
So piercing, the javelin's piercing, the longsword slashing, attack. So I guess I'll just take mine on my strength then, so I can just.
Okay.
Because that would add like +1 to whatever my damage is with
damage
things,
and
right?
Attack roll.
And attack. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me write that down so I don't pick it up. So yeah, I'll just take a plus strength. Paladin, I guess I don't really need to overthink it.
All right, so
Not here,
y'all wake
not
up
here
at
because I'm smart.
y'all wake up at 6. Breakfast is probably served by about 6:30. Bogdob says, Are you going back in? And I come?
Until we get your armor done, Bug Dog, we need you to stay here and protect the kitties. But soon as we have your armor done, you will come in with us every chance we get. But we can't chance something happening to all of us, and the kittens are left here alone.
Yeah. Kitties.
They would die.
Yeah. Kitties were scared. Bugdog was fine, but kitties were scared.
Exactly.
Bugdog didn't care about screaming lady. Kitties cared. Bugdog fine.
Exactly, Bug Dog. But as soon as we have enough gold, we will have some soon enough. We will make you some glorious armor so you may come with us everywhere. And we will get tiny little armor for the kitties.
So, you want kitties to fight in future?
No. They will
Oh.
stay in their little kennel with their
No.
cute little armor on.
So why armor just for cuteness, not for
Exactly.
Okay.
What is cuter than a kitty with some armor?
You got me there. I don't. That sounds really cute.
Right? So if anything might die from cuteness, we will kill them.
He looks at the kitties. Can I die from their cute? Should I be worried?
Just figuratively. Probably
What?
not Bug Dog.
I don't know what. Oh, not okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Bye. I guess.
We'll
We'll
be back.
soon. Yep.
Okay. I'll stand out here in the open, in the grass with the kitties. All right. So that conversation really just nothing. So we're talking like 6:45-ish. I will assume y'all are going back down to Axeholm, or you want to talk? Yes, you get your long rest for sure.
So +1 to strength.
And make sure that if you added a +1 at a different time based on another meal, that you have removed that and added.
To attack or damage. In melee. Okay.
I mean, no. Your javelins are strength based as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So pretty much my pokey,
Slashy.
stabby things.
Yep.
Pokey slashy things. Perfect.
All right. So I just positioned you guys at the entrance to Axeholm, but if you guys were having a conversation before that on the way there, don't let that be a thing. But as you get closer, my assumption is you're getting quieter, but
So when should we summon our cleric?
Well, let's make sure your ears are stuffed up.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we'll have you go in, open the portcullis, and we'll head back to that first hall and maybe light a fire and see if maybe some of the ghouls don't come to say hello. We can take care of them beforehand.
Yeah, but Adon can only be with us for 10 minutes, so
Yes.
like if
how-
we summon him, we have to work fast.
Well, how about this? The second that you know the Banshees, we see the Banshee, or she's coming and we know it. You summon him. Like, can you hold an action? Like, as soon as I see the Banshee or I hear the Banshee loud enough and it's coming in his direction, he's immediately going to stop whatever he's doing and just summon Dawn.
Could that might waste some time, but I mean it makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense because we wouldn't want to waste him. So yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
just have to be
Any of
be
you-
somebody's first turn, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not an attunement thing, so any of you could, in theory, have the summon a buddy totem or whatever I said it looked like. And
But if we roll initiative first and then summon him, then we got to roll initiative for again, and not that I have any idea what initiative is, but
Yeah. Our plan of attack might change depending on who wants to summon Dawn today. Neil, would you be interested in summoning Dawn again today?
yeah, I think we should just summon him once the portcullis is up, and then let's just not let's not be what's the word let's not dawdle.
Excellent.
initiative in 5e starts when somebody takes, either you or an enemy takes an aggressive action or bonus action or whatever toward another enemy. So just seeing the Banshee is not.
Then we should be okay. Okay, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, sure. I'll summon him.
Exactly. Once we see the one of the ghouls coming at us, or you hear the Banshee screaming and coming directly at us, I mean, it stands to reason somebody's going to attack us at that point.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So, I guess we'll do, and let's set the portcullis up again with the wedge in the break. That if we need to, we can run out of the building, yank the rope, and the portcullis will come down. We'll stop up the break, so if we have to, we can shut the portcullis.
You've done it once, easy enough to do it again. Takes a couple minutes. So Neil would get back out to you guys roughly here in this area by a couple minutes after you got here.
Okay.
Still very early morning.
We should probably go light the fire in the first hall. Let's see. Looking for something. Damn it, Janet. Spells. Manage. Show the pain. There we go. Okay. So, Sarissa will grab some wood and go bebopping in. Do we hear anything?
From where you are right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Just go.
Rio, do you want me to assume that you're more or less keeping up with the group, or do you want to move your token as is appropriate with the rest of their tokens? Based on where you think you would be in relation to them. All right. What are we doing from this room? Relighting the fire?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't take you guys long. You're pretty good at it by now. Maybe a couple minutes. Well, yeah, we'll say there's wood that is not burned. That there's plenty.
Do we see any new footprints?
Make a perception check if you're looking for that. Or investigation, whichever is better for you, but I'm assuming it's perception, but could be wrong.
No,
28.
They're the same. 16.
28 and 16.
26 plus 2, yeah.
26 plus 2?
26 plus the boost to wisdom.
The boost is only a +1 mod.
Oh, 27.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that was super confusing. And then 16 from Sarissa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sarissa, with that check, you have a tough kind of time. You guys have been walking through here a bunch, going this way and back to the fire and that way. And there were some ghoul tracks and such. You have a hard time kind of delineating the ghoul tracks that might be new from what you all have done so far. Rio, with your stupid roll, you notice a set of tracks that it's not necessarily like this. Like it might go over here. They weren't there before. Maybe it meanders in this direction where you guys kind of didn't go. Maybe it meanders over here where you guys didn't go.
I don't see anything. There's no pointer on the screen.
You don't see this?
So I see a blue dot in the middle, but
That's
it's not
that's my pointer. So I was going over here.
Okay, I saw it move over there.
I'm gonna make it red. How do I make it red? I like red better. I can't. I know there's some way to do it. I just have no fucking idea how to do it. It's been a while. All right. So yeah, the Rio sees some tracks, which he may or may not share with you, that go from this south open door to like the closed door to the west, kind of like around this pillar, which you guys didn't travel specifically exactly this way, so those are fresh. And then maybe they're going like some over here where you guys didn't go at all, and to the east the door is closed, and so yeah, that's what Rio sees.
Okay. So we should probably head back to the back hole.
Yeah, she's probably upstairs.
Yes, and I'm sure there's a ghoul somewhere. All right.
All right.
Everybody be on the
careful.
lookout.
Get
Yes.
ready.
Sarissa has a javelin out ready to chuck it.
Your token just disappeared. Oh, how did it move back up there so fast?
Neil would like to give bardic inspiration.
Okay.
To
Gosh.
Rio and Sarissa.
Excellent.
Okay.
And which one is that again? The bardic gives you is that the +4?
Gives you a D8 on any an extra D8 on any D20 roll.
Any D20 and versus regular inspiration, that's another re-roll of any D20, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regular inspo is just a D20 re-roll. Re-roll. Almost like
All right.
advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
bardic is different. It's a
Yeah.
D8 that you can throw on top of any check.
if you have inspiration in my game, it's more or less luck, not you have to declare it before you roll. So it's basically a luck roll.
So regular inspo for you, for the regular inspiration, is actually a luck roll. So before you roll, you have to say.
No, luck is
By
after.
luck? Luck is after.
The rules as written, that's the way inspiration works as well, I believe. Isn't it?
I started my D&D journey with a group that did things differently, so that's kind of why I have to. That's why I make sure that it's known how luck is used in my game. So rules is written. I guess I match up with it then. So Sarissa, as you get closer to this entrance, to the throne room again, I'm going to use these tokens for... hopefully it doesn't tell you guys what they are. Like if you hover over it or click it, you can't see the name of it, right?
Correct.
Cool. So there is a screech from Sarissa's as she's moving to the south from Sarissa's right. I'm not going to try to imitate it because it might be audio cancer. And as that happens, there is another resounding screech from Sarissa's left and kind of in front of her, and she can kind of see this dudicle. These are ghouls, so just don't worry about what the token looks like. It's just easier for me to.
Okay.
And you hear another screech, similar to the first two, like pretty much the same kind of thing as the first two. Nothing new, coming from the direction that you guys know is kind of up the stairs.
Okay. Can
I
This-
summon a Don
Okay.
immediately when I hear that.
and while he's doing that, can I just point out to Rio, like, okay, there, and am I allowed, since I've heard him, to chuck my javelin at dude right here?
So the screech is the start of a combat, because they are initiating combat against you. There's no surprise round for anybody, so that's good in your favor and not bad in their favor, but this is initiative, so please roll for it.
Initiative 9.
Initiative.
Neil has a 23.
Jesus.
Sarissa has 18.
A Don is a 4.
Sorry, 18 from Sarissa?
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
got it.
Adon is just dog shit it. Okay. And I rolled 15, 20, 11 with their dex of +2.
Don was busy kind of like, as soon as he got summoned, he was checking himself in the mirror, making sure that he was like all put together.
Basically, summoning a Don was your DM granted free action, which probably also should have been somewhere in the initiative, but if you had seen them before they saw you, then easy peasy, but they noticed you, and yeah. Let me regroup order, sorry, that's the better word. So Neil, you will be up first before any other monsters, and then the next step will be Sarissa after at least one month. Well, you guys don't know that yet, but the order of you guys is Neil, Sarissa, Rio, and then Adon. But for sure first is Neil, and you are where your token is. You can definitely see the one to the southeast here. You probably heard the first screech over to the west here, but you don't know the exact location of it, if that matters. But it's your turn. Shoot. I didn't give them numbers before I rolled their initiative. But I think... Yeah.
Scott, you can number them now if you want. Neil will cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level against the one he can see, which is number 2. Let's see, is he in range? Yes, he is in range. So ghoul number 2 has to give a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, they are so good at that. Yeah. 8 plus 0.
All right, so he fails
Okay.
and takes 18 points of psychic damage and
Okay.
Nice.
must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Immediately use reaction. Okay.
Is that number one
Okay.
or number 2, Neil?
Number 2.
Number 2. Excellent. He needs to go away now.
Okay. He only made it there because he's too dumb to know that upstairs is further away from you, so you probably can't see where he ran, but you can because the map is visible, but that's my reasoning. You don't know where he is. You heard him running up the stairs. You can't see him where, but yeah.
Ha! Take that. And let's see then. No bonus action. And I will stay put. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, next up is, so it's just the reaction on their turn. There's nothing else that happens aside from.
Right.
Okay. There's no, okay. Oh, cool.
Pretty powerful as it is.
Yeah, the damage, yeah. Comes to its senses. Alright, and then gets that far. And
He's dashing.
you don't know. Stands there in front of Sarissa looking crazed and angry and ready to attack
Wait,
On
I
the-
thought he was.
on the next turn. So next up is Sarissa.
So what happened? So the one that did the dissonant whisper and moved away, he then.
I got
won
clarification
this
for
adventure?
I got clarification from Neil that it only lasts for that reaction.
Oh,
So yeah, after that,
It's not like turn undead.
Yeah.
He's free to do what
Okay.
he wants now. Yeah.
So okay, it just makes him turn around and until okay. So he's right in front of me, correct?
oh yeah.
All right. Sarissa will stabby pokey with my long sword.
Okay.
So 24, 25.
Yes.
Vicious.
All right. And then with that
you would have seen that this ghoul is whatever the equivalent for a non-blood having entity to be bloodied.
okay. So beat up, so I'll just smack him with just a regular, so 5 and so 11 points.
It's on its like last leg.
Okay, Sarissa will use her second slat 18
Yep.
and a love tap of 13.
Oh yeah. If only your first attack was 13, it would have been demolished. But yes,
Right?
number 2 is down, out of the fight.
Okay.
And once again, because there's really nothing that they can be looted for, just gonna
Yeah.
delete it.
Okay. And then Sarissa will, with her bonus action, actually, yeah, Sarissa with her bonus action will fire up her Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And,
On yourself, right?
Yeah, I just fired up around me.
And yes, it's
That's
concentration.
Is that concentration?
Yeah.
How long does
Yeah.
that last?
Like 10 minutes or an hour or something. It's a long time, I know that.
Nice.
I think it's
Yeah.
So,
I think it's 10 minutes.
no
Yeah,
point in
10
even tracking
minutes.
it then.
I don't have any real good spells to use, to be honest, so I might as well just beat things
Welcome
up,
to my life as a
Smite 'em,
paladin.
yeah.
right?
You have
Yeah,
smite
just-
slots.
Yeah, exactly. And I can use like Thunderous Smite, I guess, if I'm out of, Divine Smite, but whatever.
So that is Sarissa's turn, unless you want to move.
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Number 1 is up next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can get up. As he turns this corner, he kind of looks at the 3 of you and decides who he's going to attack, because you're all pretty much equidistant. 2 would be the one to the left here. So he goes one more and takes a swipey swap at Neil. Yeah, he'll try. So yeah, here we go. Oh fuck! It's nat 20, baby.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right.
Let me roll these guys. So somebody keep this in mind, please. I'm gonna roll 6 times here. Actually, hold on. Stop it. I hate D4s, they suck. Super low rolls here. Jesus. I didn't roll above a 2 the entire time. So 2, 1, 7. 7 plus 2, so 9 slashing damage. You are not an. Okay, so I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Neil. And if you 20, okay, that doesn't matter. You feel like your body kind of starts to feel like it's about to seize up, but it doesn't. You shrug it off. You do take the 9 damage, I think I said. Slashing, if it matters.
Ow.
And that's its turn. And next up is the other ghoul, which you guys don't know, but you heard it kind of screech. Once again, gets right up in Sarissa's face, looks there like it wants to hit her, but can't. So, Rio, you're up with a Dawn on deck.
This critter here is going to get sliced and diced.
All right. The one to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So once per turn, you get to change your weapon set. So I'm assuming you had your bow and arrow and you switched to a sword.
I draw my rapier with my free hand.
Okay. So you get however many attacks a ranger normally gets at level 5.
Right. And the first attack is a fail, I'll bet, at 9.
It does. That's the
You
first.
do have Bardic if you want to throw that down on that.
True.
Then I will.
D8.
Big deal. 11.
Somehow still misses. So the ghoul sees that attack coming and just barely ducks out of the way. Second attack.
Also an 11.
And no
My
more
goodness.
Bardic. Yeah. The ghoul is like,
Next batter.
yeah, ghoul's smiling like gets an arm up and somehow the arm is enough to parry the next attack. Swipes it away. All right. Next batter. Do you want to use a bonus action or movement?
I will refrain from movement because that would invoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Next up
So, next batter.
is Adon.
In the name of the goddess, fear me! Adonis holds up his holy symbol and uses Turn Undead.
Okay. Which is a wisdom save of what?
Wisdom save. Let's see. What is his save DC is 15.
I was gonna say it probably doesn't matter, and it doesn't. So that's on their turn. They move as far away, right?
Yeah.
So Adon and anyone who thinks they would probably be looking directly at this ghoul. So Rio, Neil, Adon for sure. Sarissa, I think, would have the other ghoul mostly in her attention, but if you want to roll for it, you're welcome to. But the three of you, including Adon and not Sarissa, would notice the ghoul's eyes go wide. And that's about it. That's your action, I think, right? So any bonus action movement? Adon?
I'm thinking.
Okay. So think about that for a second. Neil is up next. I'm going to pee super quick.
Sarissa's gonna grab a Sam's Club Diet Cola real quick. Okay, I'm now gonna go grab my Diet Cola.
Yeah, I should too.
All right, Neil, do you have an idea for what Adon is going to do?
Yes, Adon is going to use his bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. And
Okay.
a glowing mace appears right behind ghoul number 1.
Okay.
And swings.
Swing bada bada.
21.
That does indeed hit somehow. Look at you already rolling damage before. You're fine.
7 points of radiant damage smites the
don't-
ghoul and smashes him
don't-
to pieces.
I don't think it's radiant.
Oh, is it not?
I'm pretty sure it's force.
Oh, I think you're right. Yes, force damage.
Okay. The ghoul gets smacked in the head by a thing it did not know existed a second before. And you see it like turn. And that was number 1. All right. So 7. Cool. Neil, what's your turn? Any movement from Adon?
No.
Okay. And when you're creating these summoner buddies, I'm assuming you're kind of going not basic with the gear and weapons, but like if you're summoning a fighter, for instance, and you want it to be like the tanky fighter, you're welcome to get like your basic plate. Or well, yeah, especially at your level, like basic plate armor, basic like long sword or great sword or whatever, and a shield or a sword and shield or whatever. So keep that in mind.
He's got chainmail.
And then
And a shield.
for you specifically, like, or anybody else who makes these summon buddies, if you have an idea for what you might want to summon in the future and you have questions about what's allowable, just ask me via chat, whatever. It's a very complicated homebrewed thing, and it's nice that you have at least gone this far with it. Although I should start every time you use summon a buddy, it basically gives you a fourth playable character, so I might have to adjust. I don't know. I've been adjusting hit points.
Yeah, well, next time we do this, I would give somebody else can have the fun of summoning and running a character, since I've got to have all the fun with Adon this time. So
you guys can come up with shit together next time, or
Yeah, you can let me know. I can help you, Justin. Not a problem.
it's a matter of being incommunicado.
I love Adon. I'll always bring Adon if you let me, but I mean, I don't want to have all the fun, so I'd let somebody else summon something.
I'm thinking of another buddy we could summon up.
A better bard. So Neil, as the other two come back, what is Neil's turn?
Let's see. So ghoul number one's dead in front of me, right?
No. It was full hit points. It got hit once so far. Oh.
I thought the spiritual weapon just took it out.
It did 7 damage.
On top of the damage that somebody else had done before me, or I forgot. Maybe it didn't take him out. I thought it took him out, but maybe
I thought Rio double hit. Okay, okay. Why do I feel dumb right now? So
Rio swung twice and missed.
He missed with the first. He missed with both, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Sarissa took out the first ghoul after Dissonant Whispers.
And Neil and Rio for the first time ever missed.
Yeah. Number one was untouched before spiritual weapon hit it.
Right. Fair.
It was afraid though, but I'm pretty sure that fear breaks upon damage.
You're right.
Oh,
that's right. That's right. I gotta start tracking the turn. Hold on. So yeah, he is no longer turned because I attacked him. Totally.
What's the
other guy is turned? So let me put that on his token.
So 3. So okay. So 7. No. So hold on. I fucked up here, but I don't think it's irrevocable. So hold on. So this is 7, for my own purposes. It's number 3, but for my tracker, it's number 7 because I just kept the numbers and their hit point totals. When Adon used, yeah, okay, cool. So I did not roll for number 7. Rolled a nat 20. So 7 is actually not feared.
You didn't roll his check for the turn, you mean?
I didn't roll his check for being feared by turn undead. I only rolled 1 for number 1. I had not rolled for 7.
Oh, well then I probably would have used my spiritual weapon on that one had I known that. I thought they were both turned.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The num-
So
the-
1 is still turned.
Yeah, I'll put that.
7 is not. I will transfer the damage.
Awesome, thank you.
Perfectly reasonable. That's Don's action, bonus action, any movement.
No.
Okay. Neil, you're up. We didn't. Yeah, you're up. We didn't have your turn go. Yeah.
Neil is going to disengage and back up 1 and go over here. And as a bonus action, Neil is going to use his Mantle of Inspiration. It says spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to grant 8 temporary hit points to up to 5 creatures you can see within 60 feet.
The fuck is that?
Each this is his College of Glamour big like this is his big move, Mantle of Inspiration. So everybody gets 8 temporary hit points, and everybody can now immediately use their reaction if they want to move up to their speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Not that this is really all that useful right now. I mean, but if you want to move right now, if anybody wants to use their reaction to move, they can, and everybody gets 8 temporary hit points.
So if we don't do flanking, but if we did do something like flanking stuff, something like this would help with that. Okay.
Totally. Yeah, you could move yourself into flanking position immediately. Yeah.
Okay. And I've never.
I like flanking.
But yeah, I don't know how it works. Well, this would be good practice if, even though we don't get the points, like, you know, somebody tell me where would I move? That, like, you have to be next to each other, be on each side of the bad guy. How does that
You have
work?
to be directly diagonally, or you have to be directly opposite the other person. So either. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Good to know.
We don't use it, so that's fine.
So
But
the temporary 8 temporary points, and you can move without taking an opportunity attack.
yes.
Okay. Opportunity attack. I'm learning all kinds of new things. Thank you. Sarissa will look at Neil and be like, "Oh, I feel incredible."
Yes, and as far as the flavor of this, when Neil does this, his costume that he's wearing, he was wearing this like green outfit, it like changes colors to like red and black, and his wings change color to red and black, and it looks like all of a sudden like he has like this like biker's leather biker jacket on with all these buckles and stuff, and it looks like he changes his outfit.
So that was bonus action, right?
Yes.
I imagine that Donis would look at him and be like, "You look fabulous."
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Oh, could I get the number of your tailor?
I'd like it if they put in here like how long this wondrous appearance lasts. Just to give some idea, like maybe it makes enemies more likely to attack you because you look more powerful, or less likely to attack you because you look more powerful, or just to give us an idea. But I think it just lasts for that 1 use of Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, it's just flavor. It doesn't have any actual impact on anything. So
It's like
Wondrous.
thaumaturgy. It's kind of cool.
yeah, it's basically like Neil transforms from like this little cute little fairy guy to like rock and roll Neil.
Power on.
Oh shit, the power's on now.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my stupid speaker to work.
That
There we go.
sounds sounds like movement. Do any of you want to use your movement granted by Neil to move your full movement speed without any worries about opportunity attacks, including a Dawn?
No, Adon does not want to.
So yeah, I'll stay put because I don't want to walk away from that guy.
You know, Adon will say, "Remember, don't attack the turned creature."
All right, Sarissa, you're up.
All right, and so the guy right in front of me, he's all still snarling and.
7 got attacked because he was the one that succeeded against being turned.
Okay.
But he has been hit once.
So Sarissa will stick her sword in one right in front of me.
Okay.
So 12, 19, 20.
Yeah, hits. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so he'll take 8 points of damage. How's he looking?
Okay. He was looking not bloodied thus far, and after that attack, let me math for a second here. Looking exactly bloodied.
Okay, and so she'll smack him again. 20.
Yeah.
Okay, and he'll take 14 points.
Why are you saying 20 when it's 19? Did you add your strength on your...
Because I get a +1 because it's a strength attack.
But you didn't just add it to your character sheet? You're remembering it?
Yeah, I've got it written down right here. Otherwise, I'll remove it. And I
Okay.
don't know how to add it. Fuck with my numbers.
Copy. That with that damage, once again, you get it on whatever an undead's death's doorstep would look like, but dude's looking as rough as is possible.
All right. He's lucky I don't have a bonus action. I can karate chop him.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Next up is the ghouls. So ghoul number 1 has no choice but to flee. Gets there. Can't go anywhere else. Ghoul Shavin.
Hey, I have a question.
Yep.
So on my turn as a bonus action, I can channel divinity and vow I can never say this word. It's like cinema, but it's I can't say the word. ENMIT.
Enmity. Enmity.
Yeah, that one. And so if I do that, anybody within 10 feet of me, oh wait, no.
You choose one target.
Yeah, and that's where I get the advantage. So nope, that's not the one I was looking for. I was thinking of something else. Ignore.
Okay.
Carry on.
So 1 fled, as is all that it can do. 7. Oh, that was funny. Will attack Sarissa since that's what's right in front of it. It's a 16 plus 4, so 20 to hit. Sarissa, 20 to hit.
So if it's equal to what I have, so does that mean he wins or I win?
Yes, it means he wins.
Okay, so yeah, so the one I was just beating on hit me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 1. These. Oh my god, I can't roll above a 2. So that's 2 plus 2. So 4 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. Wait. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Ooh.
I re-roll it.
Do you have something that allows that?
My
Like your inspiration? Sure.
Okay, Constitution.
Just make sure you get rid of it after this.
Yeah, that's not very good. Can I? Yeah, I'll just take it. I don't fucking care.
Can you what? Did you think you had something for it?
Yeah, I have something else I can use, but I don't want it right now.
Okay. You feel your body seize up. You feel your arms, legs, head, anything unable to move entirely. You are paralyzed.
Okay.
I'm going to put a tracker since we get this awesome thing thanks to Neil. All right.
So because I messed up, does that mean I can't do my hellish rebuke on him? And because it's just a reaction to me being hurt, no matter what. It's a tiefling thing.
Read that to me, please.
The creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish fire. Make a dexterity saving throw, or it takes 2d10 damage, fail, blah blah blah. So if all they have to do is damage.
Yeah, but I believe you have to use. I think you have to use your reaction, which I do not believe. Which I do not believe paralyzed. Which I do not believe paralyzed creatures can do. But let me read the rules here. Paralyzed means you are also incapacitated. So let me go to that one. Can't take actions or reactions. So no, you would not be able to use your reaction.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a tracker going for it. You get to save at the end of every turn. That was the ghoul's only attack in action. That ghoul is looking as rough as anything in the entire world can be. Rio, you're up.
Yeah. Time to stabby stab on the ghoul.
Okay.
That's closest.
As long as you hit, you kill it. So if you roll a 12 or higher in your attack.
I did.
So how do you dispatch this one? You can make it quick because since they're...
Draw an R on his chest.
All right, Zorro.
With the point of the rapier.
So ghoul number 7 goes down with an R carved into its chest. That is one attack if I'm not incorrect.
Right. But, and that's the end of my offensive actions because dropping the rapier and switching to the bow is not something I can do in a second turn.
It is a free action, but you can only swap your weapons once per turn. So you decide basically if you want your bow and no shield or your rapier plus shield at the end of your turn for your AC or, I'm very...
Right, well, I'll just drop the rapier then.
So you stow the rapier and grab your bow?
Drop it.
Or just drop it?
Is a full round action.
Not with my rules.
Oh, okay.
You can...
Then stow rapier and shoot remaining ghoul in sight.
Okay, yeah, that works. But does it hit? We'll find out.
27?
Yeah, that probably hits you.
And that's 10. And had that ghoul taken any damage previously?
Nope.
Okay, then that's just a 10.
Okay. It is taking damage now. Go ahead.
That's it.
Okay.
For my turn.
Y'all notice that it does turn Like you see it, like it was running, and then it kind of just stops, and it's kind of started to turn back toward you. And Adon, your turn.
Adon holds his holy symbol and says, Suni, while this tiefling does look beautiful as a statue, please help her, and casts lesser restoration.
Which in the description does get rid of paralysis.
It does.
Okay.
So you are no longer paralyzed.
Sarissa, you feel your body come back into your own control. Bonus action movement.
Yes, bonus action spiritual weapon appears right next to the ghoul and makes an attack.
Is he recasting it?
No, it doesn't have to. Spiritual weapon persists.
Uh-huh.
It lasts a minute. So
Uh-huh.
as a bonus
Did
action,
you can move it how far?
20 feet.
Yeah.
So it was here. So let's see. That's a good question. I did not measure it.
Yeah. There's no way.
There's no way.
Yeah.
You're right.
You can move it closer if you'd like to. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll move it closer.
Cool. Yeah.
Do movement. From movement, he is going to back up 3 squares.
And for spiritual weapon, does it say like attacking a target you can see? Because Adon can't see the ghoul from where he is.
Does not really say.
Okay. It's a weapon attack with it. It's like a spell. It's a melee spell attack, so I would assume that it requires vision. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So
That totally makes sense. Yeah.
that was a spirit.
He'll still back up anyway. Knowing that, he'll still back up.
Shit. I put. How? Why is the spiritual weapon over? Okay, goddamn. This is very sensitive. Sarissa's not paralyzed. I'm just gonna remove this little token thingy here. Poop, poop. Okay, cool. It sounds like Adon's turn is done. We're back to Neil, followed by Sarissa.
Let's see. Neil. Let's see. Can Neil see the ghoul from where he's at?
I mean, you know it was in that general direction from last time, but you probably... where's my measuring tool?
Not.
No, probably not.
Doesn't have line of sight. So
Yeah.
but if I move up to
Probably even
here,
here you'd be able to see it. Yeah, you'd be able to see it from that. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will attack the ghoul with my sling. I'll pull out my sling and fire a stone.
Fire away.
16
Hits.
for 7 points.
Okay.
And I will, as a bonus action, give Bardic Inspiration back to Rio.
All right. You've used 3, right? So you have...
I've used 4
Two.
actually because of the mana.
Oh, because of that thing. So 1 left?
Yeah. Yep.
Short rest, right?
And Sarissa, you still have your Bardic Inspiration still. You haven't used it.
Truth.
Yes.
And that's my turn.
Isn't... No, okay, cool. Up next is Sarissa.
And so number 1, is he still turned?
No, he is. He's in the process of turning back to y'all.
Okay, so How far away is he? Sarissa will chuck a javelin at him.
Okay.
So
Which?
6
Okay.
plus 7, 13, 14.
Hits.
Right. And 1, 7.
7 damage.
Yep. And then I'll chuck another javelin at him.
Looking so bad.
21.
Hits.
Right. And then 6, 7.
That's one more than was necessary, so if you would like to describe how this last ghoul dies, you're welcome to.
You know what? And I screwed up. That other one that bit me, dead face using the damage. But okay, so I'll say it just goes basically punching through him, and kind of wedges in a crack in the wall behind him. It kind of pins him to the wall.
Cool. So,
And Sarissa will say, Rio, go there and actually, what Sarissa will do is, because I can move, right?
you can what?
I can move still.
Yeah.
I got my movement.
Yeah.
So, fun. So Sarissa will go over there and basically pull my 2 javelins, pull them out of his body.
Okay. Yeah, they're still good. They're still intact.
Okay.
Yeah. We are out of combat unless you all want to move and talk long enough for spiritual weapon from a Dawn to still be up when you finally get back to the Banshee. It's entirely up to you. You know it moves 20 feet per round, so it might be dicey. Or you can regroup, short rest, whatever, and wait.
I can bring the magic the divine mace back anytime I'd like.
Okay. Yeah, so
Adon will dismiss the spiritual weapon. I think. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should go out of initiative.
Initiative done. I will be tracking Adon's existence from here on out, so make sure you're...
We should probably head upstairs and go deal with Banshee straight away. Well, I mean... Yeah.
Is this silence happening in character? You guys are going to be in character for a while here, as far as unless you want Dawn to still exist before the Banshee. Just keep that in mind.
So we should head upstairs quickly.
Yep, Adon and Neil follow the beautiful Sarissa, inspired by her amazing prowess with the javelin.
All right. You get up the stairs, theoretically with Rio still with you, back to the hallway where the Banshee is. Do we need to take some kind of break?
As we're moving, can I take the opportunity to cast Healing Word on myself?
For show.
And Sarissa will
It is
touch it. Oh,
8
go ahead.
points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's almost max healing.
Okay. Is that you roll? Did you roll 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a D100.
90.
You get your spell slot back.
Woo! All right.
Had to be 76 or higher.
Awesome.
So do we want to pause for like an actual break since the earlier ones were just pee breaks, or keep
Nope,
going?
I'm fine.
That's one for keep going. I'm alright for a bit.
Yeah. How long do you think we'll go today? Do you know? We don't know really.
Probably still roughly like 7 Central.
7
So
Central.
an hour and a half ish. I mean, it depends on how long you guys have. If you guys want to end right after the Banshee or whatever.
Well, no, I need to eat dinner at some point. So the question
Same.
is, do I go microwave dinner now, or can I wait till 7? And I can wait till 7. As long as we don't go longer than 7, I can wait till 7.
My dinner will probably take about 10 to 12 minutes to get it fully done.
I'm good with playing till 7. It sounds like Rio is. How do you feel, Sarissa and Riley?
Yeah. 7 or later. As long as if we're going later than 7, I'd like to eat sooner, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
okay.
prefer not to go later than 7.
Sarissa, how are?
Get
Go ahead.
another hour, so I'll be fine.
Okay, then let's continue, eh? Let me do the thing with the stuff. Now there's 7 Banshees. Let's go. So within a minute of summoning a Dawn and getting yourselves back to the hallway where the Banshee is, she's still there.
And Sarissa has Shield of Faith.
Indeed. For 10 minutes, I think. So it's 9 minutes left.
I don't think we made a concentration check for that when she got hit.
She did get hit, didn't she, with the well, paralysis doesn't necessarily mean that they lose their concentration, because it didn't say that in the status, so yeah. Do you have Warcaster, Sarissa?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a feat. You can choose at level... Okay. So give me a straight up concentration check, which is 10 or higher on a constitution. Yeah. Thank you, Neil.
How long does Shield of Faith or Shield of Faith?
I think it's 10 minutes.
Is that the 10-minute one? Okay, so yeah, so it's like not worth even.
It might.
tracking.
It's 2 AC. Oh yeah, not worth tracking for sure, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, in case we dilly-dally for 10 minutes before engaging.
Yeah. I think it's 10 minutes. I'll look that up in a second here.
I think you're right.
18.
You're fine. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, you know what?
Chicken butt.
No, never mind.
So no chicken butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
With the Shield of Faith, would you even have been hit by that 20?
Yeah, that was included in the 20.
Okay.
Yeah, the 20.
Making sure. Cool beans. All right, so within 1 minute of summoning a Dawn and Shield of Faith and all that shit, you guys make yourself. I would make your way. I would assume back to the hallway where the Banshee is.
Yes.
You would once again hear her screaming, "Get out of my house!" You know that
But
shit.
before we go up there, a
Sure.
Dawn would cast Bless on everybody.
Okay.
So let's see.
What's that one again?
That is a D4, which you can throw on top of a failed D20 roll.
Okay. So that's blast. Okay. allowed to stack like bless on top of an inspiration or something?
Yeah, they're separate. They're separate buffs.
Okay.
Let's see. And I have to do bless at second level to get all 4 of us because
Yep.
it only does 3 creatures, but if I do it at second level, it
Yep.
get all 4 of us.
Okay. I was curious if you were doing all 4 or 3, but yeah, good call.
That's all my second level slots, but that's okay.
Oh yeah. You only have 2?
No, I had 3.
So spiritual weapon,
I did
bless.
spiritual weapon, lesser restoration.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
bless.
Yeah. I only have 2 second level spots.
Paladin has less slots in general, but cleric, it was surprising that level 5 cleric had only, yeah. I get 3 is not surprising. You probably still have like 3 or 4 level 1s, right?
Yeah.
And 2 level 3s?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's taking the lead?
I'll go. See. I guess I'll lead with rapier and shield.
And are y'all staying close to him? We're in
Yeah.
we're in go time here, so please try to move your tokens
Yes.
appropriately.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay, so with another 12-ish seconds, y'all. I mean, you could dash in theory in 1 turn, but up to you. But yeah,
Here's what I did.
yeah. Once again, when any of you get to this area, you hear her scream, "Get out of my house!" You might see some recognition on her face that she's seen you before.
I'll move the bless forward one round.
Yeah, okay, works for me. When you guys are
Beautiful paladin.
when you're rounding this, yeah, when you're rounding this corner, give me like where y'all would be, kind of like a marching order kind of thing. Or while Rio is rounding the corner. Yeah, if you guys are going to stay behind it, just, yeah.
Neil always tries to stay at the back.
Sarissa, that is a closed door. I know I don't have it shadowed off, but it's not. If you wanted to try it, you could see if it's open. It's up to you.
Does it open?
It will, yeah. As you open this door, you notice the hole in the floor where the ghouls probably dropped from.
Okay.
There is in the middle of the room, there's a carved stone tub filled with gnawed dwarven bones. You see a faucet. And that's about it, unless you want to spend your turn to inspect further.
No.
Okay. Are you using your dash to go through the door and then go through, like, try the northern door?
Yeah, if I'm over here, can I try this kind of quietly and see if it opens?
Give me a stealth check.
No.
Stealth or sleight of hand.
Yeah. No, fuck it. I'll just stay I've looked in. There's I see what I see. I'll just keep behind these guys.
Bitch, I see what I see. All right. Cool. So that's round 1. Banshee has screamed at you to get out again. What are we doing with second round? Just knowing that any aggressive actions as per the rules of 5e will make me roll initiative for the Banshee. Because she sees
Neil
you.
And, let's see. Adon. Adon has not turned the corner yet.
Nope.
Neil will say, "We're gonna attack her, right? Are you ready? Let's do it."
Are you being quiet when you say that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we already heard her scream at us, didn't we?
To get out.
Yeah.
But you heard that before, and she didn't attack you.
Right.
Her perception roll was not very high, so Rio would notice there's no discernible change in her demeanor. She's still angry, wanting you guys to get out, and that's about it. Should I take these silences to be in person? Yeah, are in character, or?
I'm here to defend the rest of the party.
Okay.
I'll leave that the next step to our big idea.
Okay.
Oh, I got big ideas, Rio. Big ones.
So Neil said what he said. Rio has noticed no discernible change in the Banshee. Kind of seems like one more turn has passed, so you can progress. Bless.
We gotta move. We gotta move now to keep our magic. Neil's ready to attack. He's gonna come around this corner and cast a spell.
Okay.
Let's see, what's the distance?
And would you all like to keep your same initiative, or would you like to roll a new one?
Roll new ones?
I mean, your initiative is high as fuck, but Rio, I mean, it depends on you guys as a group if you want to re-roll or not. Don's and Rio's aren't that high.
No need to re-roll.
Okay.
That's fine. No need to re-roll.
Cool. Okay. So what you doing, Neil?
Okay, Neil will move to within 30 feet. I believe it has to be 30 feet. Let me check.
I thought I rolled
Oh,
an.
no, it doesn't even have to be 30 feet. So he'll just move just there and use his once a day fairy fire
Okay.
to cast fairy fire on the Banshee.
All right.
I need a dex save.
There's no way. I rolled a 3, so fail for sure.
All right, so she is fairy fired. So the Banshee is lit up in a purple glow of flames that lick the outline of her body and provide extremely good visibility for attacks.
All right. I give you a token on your, yeah, you can mark it.
Perfect.
Cool.
And then
Bonus action movement. You have
yes,
one more bardic left, right?
Movement. He'll step back around the corner to not be within visible range again.
Okay. No, next up is Sarissa.
Okay.
You would have seen Neil casting something at the Banshee And if you were to round that corner, you would see it's lit up in whatever color light Neil chooses.
Okay. Trissa will peek around the corner and be like, oh. And she'll chuck a javelin at her.
With advantage, because he is very fighter.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, with advantage. So, let's see, 3, 10, and then with advantage, 10. That's not very good. I got a 1. So,
You do have your bardic inspiration, and you have bless, so you can definitely definitely do the D4 from the bless, but then you can choose whether or not I don't know now. Riley would have to tell me whether she can choose to use the bardic inspiration after she sees what happens with the bless roll or before.
The rules is written bardic. You don't know what happens before you choose to use it. So like before the DM tells you if it hits or misses.
okay, well, so since I had advantage, can I use my first roll then? Because I got a 9 on. Well, actually, I got a 10 on the. Because I had a roll with an advantage, so I'm going to choose to use the 10.
So your first javelin would be a 10 to hit.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration says you can choose after you know the result of the roll. That's how Bardic Inspiration works.
So
that doesn't sound right.
Does it? So is 10 too low? Like I should.
You don't know that before your choice. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you have to choose it before.
No, if you read how Bardic
I'm reading
Inspiration
it.
works, it says.
But must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Right, but you can decide once you see your roll. You don't have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I tell you if it hits or fails.
Right.
So we were saying the same thing in different ways.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
So you rolled a 10. It's up to you if you want to use your bardic or not.
Okay.
And your bless.
Yeah.
Use your bless.
Add your bless first, probably.
Yeah, I'll use my bless. So 4, right?
Yeah.
4.
So do you
14.
do you believe a 14 will hit?
Do you want to use it or not? Yeah.
Do I want to use it? Yeah. So I want to use 4.
Right, but
No.
now you have to decide whether you also want to use your Bardic Inspiration or do you want to just go with that?
I'll just go with the 14, I guess.
14 hits.
Oh, does it? Oh.
So-
Okay, so that's the first javelin. On 1, 4, 6, 11, 12 points of damage.
And what is it? This is a normal javelin, right?
Yes, it's just
Okay.
a normal javelin, but I just got incredibly low. 12 points of damage.
I'm so annoyed that Axis keeps using my freaking. I'm sorry, dude. You're using this too. I don't know who William is.
And then the second, I'll chuck my second javelin at her. And I roll, so 13 plus 6, so that would be 20. So should I roll? Nope, so I'll use the 20 to hit. And then the damage she'll take is 10.
Okay, so with both of those damage rolls, you notice it's not doing as much damage as you think it should.
So just regular melee doesn't seem to be hitting her.
Well, it's not melee.
Well, yeah, just regular weapons though.
Yeah, it's up to your assumption. You said 10 because it's plus. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So it was What was it? Hold on. What was the damage? The first one,
You did 12 plus 10.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 12 plus 10.
Okay.
22.
So, bonus action movement.
I have a question. You can't thunder a smite with the javelin, so I have to trade on top of that, right? Or a smite. Smite with my. Is it melee, or can I use a smite with any weapon? The javelin. Oh, wait, melee weapon. So I don't know.
Your regular smite is for melee only. The javelin can be a melee weapon if you're using it in melee. Otherwise, it can be thrown, which can't use the smite.
Okay.
All right. So that was Sarissa. Bonus action or movement?
I'll just tuck back out of the way so I'm not getting in anybody's way.
Okay.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. In the back, to the back. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Have you moved as far as you want to, or is that it?
Yeah, I'm just getting out of the way. I'll just lean up against this wall.
Up next. Probably the hardest thing, second hardest thing you guys have fought so far. Gets her turn. Let me just give a quick little measure here. Oh, yeah. All right, so according to the book, I'd probably use the other thing, but the book says this, so we're going to go with this first. So, I need a wisdom saving throw from all of you, including Adon. Neil, you fail with a 3.
And I'm going to throw my bless on, although I know it won't help.
It does still, yeah. You're 2, yeah. So 5, yeah.
5.
So, wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah. With your D4 from bless.
21.
Sarissa, you do not need the bless. You saved. Rio, you don't need the bless. You saved.
Adon, a total of 13.
Why did Don roll 3 times?
Shouldn't have.
I see I see a 10 on the D20, a plus 7, and then 2 D4s that are. Oh, Rio, that's your D4. Why did it look like it's a Don's? That was a glitch. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So 13. 13 does actually save. So Neil is the only one that failed that, I believe. Neil, you are frightened. And we can put up your tracker for that. So create a new token for yourself on there. It lasts a minute. Not that you need to know that, but it's just a good way to track it. And you will get a saving throw. At the end of each of your turns. So when you're frightened, you have disadvantage if the Banshee is within your line of sight. You can't move closer to it. I'm pretty sure that's how frightened works. But you are not forced to flee. And if she does this again, well, she's probably not going to do it again because that would be stupid. She knows how her shit works at this point. That is her movement for now.
Oh, it's terrible.
Hold on, let me check something here. Because this could be fun. Gosh dang, I have to pee again. Okay. I really wish I'd put fucking shadows on this map. Hold on a second. Let me shadow all of it. Where's my fill? You guys can only see now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can't see the
Yeah.
effect tracker now. So yeah.
Okay, I'll figure that out too.
That looks good.
Okay, let me cut out the effect tracker. Cutting is on. One more time. You guys also saw down the hallway plenty, so like you know what's all up in this biatch. So I'll cut that out. Sarissa, you at least kind of saw this room, so I'll cut that out for you as well. And this little hallway. I think this is a hallway. It's not blocked by anything. I don't think there's a door there. Yeah. You see stairs, by the way. So, like, to your right here, you saw stairs that are going down, I think. Yeah. Stairs that go down. So, like, this little area just undid. And the Banshee disappears. Wait. No, I'm going to follow the book. She don't do that yet. She, Where's the... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay. She does move back. Let me grab my right tool. So she moves back 5, 10. Which, if Rio, you want to use an attack of opportunity, you get one. If you want to use your reaction.
You bet.
You said you had your sword, so go ahead with your sword. Sword.
With advantage.
Also true. There's no save at the end of it every turn, right? It's just a minute.
Fairy fire? No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I figured.
I presume a 19 hits.
19 does hit.
So that's 9 points damage.
Okay. Well, is your rapier a +1 or is this normal?
Straight.
Straight rapier? Okay. Once again, you feel like your attack did less damage than it normally does. Okay. That was your reaction. We are back to... Oh shit, I didn't give... What's the initiative I rolled for her? 17? I think? Yeah. Neil went. I rolled... Oh, I just put her somewhere else. Okay, that's so stupid. I made another Banshee roll. Okay. It is Rio's actual turn now.
Thought he just went.
That was his reaction.
Oh, that was your... Oh, cool.
And I advance.
Okay.
And attack.
Okay. Give it to me. Yeah. I mean, you roll for your crit, obviously, if you can get one, but...
That wasn't crit eligible.
It's still at advantage.
Oh.
Because fairy fire. Okay, so 23 to hit hits.
His favored foe.
My bad. So does favored foe do extra damage even if it's not on your turn? Is it once on you, like once per round, or once on your turn?
When I hit a creature with an attack roll.
Every hit, no matter when.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't say once. Okay. Really? Like, it's gonna do an extra, like, what is your, is it 2d8?
Uh, 1d4.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So you would add your d4 to the 9 damage you did.
Yeah.
And then also to this attack also. Actually changes things. So instead of doing... okay. Cool. And then, so give me damage on this rapier attack with your d4.
Okay. I'm looking up something right now.
Also,
Now,
does it say, like, is there a specific...
Colossus Slate,
Is there a specific damage type to your Colossus Slayer? Or is it just, like, the same damage your weapon does?
just weapon attack.
Okay, cool.
So now I'll roll the straight damage, to which I will add the Colossus Slayer. So
When did...
that makes
Wait, when...
16.
You said Colossus Slayer was a d4. Why is it a d8 now?
No, I didn't. I said favored foe was. Favored foe is the D4.
Did you
Colossus
declare a
Slayer.
favored foe? And I've missed it?
Yep.
When did that happen?
On this attack.
30 seconds ago.
Like, oh, so was that before Neil attacked it?
No, after. On my attack this round is when I declared favored foe.
And favored foe is the d8.
It's a D4. Colossus Slayer does not need a declaration, it's a D8.
I know that. But you haven't had a turn until... So, okay, your reaction opportunity attack would have had Colossus Slayer, which is the d8.
Instead of the favored foe, which I did not declare until this round.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
pull the D4.
We're gonna move that d4 down to this current attack. So currently your
Right.
damage for this attack is 9 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then you rolled a d8 for your Colossus Slayer in your reaction attack. So that was 9 plus 7 is 16, which is 8. Okay. And then, alright, so for favored foe, it's once per your turn, right?
I believe that's appropriate.
Okay, so add one more Colossus Slayer for this first attack on your turn.
And there's an 8.
Colossus Slayer is a fucking 8. That's so great. Colossus Slayer is literally every attack?
First attack per round.
Oh, man. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Because... Colossus Slayer, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature, it doesn't matter. It's every fucking attack. Okay, so we did it for the reaction. Okay, so your first attack on your actual turn is 9 plus 3 plus 8 for a grand total of 20. Which again...
minus whatever damage reduction she's got going on.
Yeah, which I just factored in.
Now it's time to re-rapier her.
Yes, second attack.
26.
Yep. Do you want to roll again just for the crit chance?
Sure. And then the damage was 9.
9 plus your Colossus Slayer. Because it's every attack. That seems broken, but I don't, that's fine.
The way the D&D Beyond extension does in another game. It throws it in every round.
Ah.
And so there's 9 plus 6 for a total of 15.
And favored foe, just, I think... the first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy and deal damage to it. So yeah, we did, okay. Okay, so we did that for the first attack. The second attack is 15, which I will reduce accordingly. Okay.
A Colossus Slayer, once per turn, when you hit
What?
a creature with a weapon attack. I'm looking on D&D Beyond,
So was I.
and it says once per turn.
You're a hunter, right?
Right. So we throw away the
Hold on,
6.
hold on. We're both on D&D Beyond. I'm reading it as Colossus Slayer. Your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes... Oh, you can deal this damage, okay, once per turn. Okay. That's at the end of the fucking sentence in this one. Thank you. So, I'm assuming you would have used it on the first attack, not knowing if the second one would hit.
Yep.
The second one was 15. That was... So let me re-add... So, it would okay. So 7, 9, 4. So add 3. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Awesome. She ain't looking whatever the equivalent of ghost bloodied would be yet. She's unhappy. Do you want to move away? Use a bonus action?
If I move away, then she gets an attack of opportunity.
Probably.
So I'm going to stay in her face.
All right. Adon is up.
Rio's so brave.
I have to pee quite a bit, so I'm going to take a second while you figure out what Adon's going to do, and then Neil, you're up after Adon.
Nice.
Anyway.
Consider all my options then.
So if I read that right, then as long as speed of movement, move, do the thing, and take the rest of your movement, and there's no opportunity, right, Justin?
No. As soon as you get in melee and then try to move away, the attack of opportunity gets triggered.
Okay, so but if you move up close and you stay there, they don't get an opportunity attack. They have to choose who am I going. But let's say there's 3 of us right there. They have to decide who am I going to attack.
Right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to kick out everybody from this group that I don't know.
Like, right, Justin? No? Okay, nope, yeah, it's gone. You saved, okay.
What is Adon going to do? He's got some 3rd level spell slots, and he might as well just come out swinging, right? All right, Adon will move 1 square and look at the Banshee, and a beam of pale blue light flashes from the center of Adon's forehead. Oh, no, take it back. I'm not. No, I can't do that. That would hurt real. Concentrating on bless.
While you're thinking about that, does anybody in this group know the D&D Beyond names of Klaus the Mage or Emilio 834? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna remove. I don't know who the fuck they are. I'm gonna remove them.
In your server?
In my campaign.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I was looking at
Cool.
that the other day. I'm like, who are these people? And then there's somebody that has access. Also,
Did anybody create a character named Hoot?
No.
Okay, it's gone as well. Actually, I can't.
Right.
There he goes.
Don's going to use a 3rd level guiding bolt to
All
take
right.
this evil Banshee. And with bless gets and advantage gets a 18.
Yep. 18 does hit.
All right, then. With the power of my god, 19 points of radiant damage.
All right. It strikes her, and she is unhappy about it, giving some kind of a wail of sorts. 3.
Because his god is a beautiful actuary type.
Then he steps back and as he passes, Sarissa says, "My lady."
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross. All right, Neil. Neil, you're up next.
Let me move his bless tracker up. Okay. Neil.
It's so will they, won't they between Adon and Sarissa is the reason I brought up the weird usage of this summon a buddy.
Yeah. No, it's just first of all, Sarissa's a lesbian, so
Oh.
fucking.
You don't know what Adon has under the.
Well, and having manners, it's just like I don't do this.
True.
Neil steps up and he has a magic sling. Which
Good to know.
roll advantage. 21 to hit.
Sling, magic sling. Yeah.
Sling, magic sling. 7 points of damage.
That one seems to do the whole sheboygan.
And then Neil will also step back a couple squares.
Okay. Sarisha.
And
Oh, go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. So Neil was frightened.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta take this back. We gotta take this all back.
So you were there.
Yeah, take back.
Technically, yeah, you could still move to where you could see it, but you'd have a disadvantage on the attack.
Right, exactly. So let me do, and
Just roll
Fairy
again.
Fire, which gives me
Yeah.
advantage.
So
that
cancel.
cancels out.
Yeah, so you're fine. No, you don't have to roll again. No, you have to roll again.
Oh, okay. Because
You didn't roll an advantage. Oh, you did. You rolled a 14 both times, right? Doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
so then it all works out.
Yep, and then save at the end of your turn, or try to.
Okay, what kind of a save?
Wisdom.
Nat 1.
Jeebus, you are still scaredy pants.
Fair enough. And that's his turn.
Yeah. All right. Shoo. Did we move?
Yes,
Adon went. You moved Adon after his turn?
I did.
Cool. Sarissa, you're up.
Okay. Sarissa will. So Sarissa will be right here, and she'll stab at. I'll use my long sword, and it is magical. So let me swing at her. So let's see, I got 7 plus 14 plus 1, 15, and we get advantage, right? Because she's got fairy fire
Yeah.
around her?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, does 14 hit, or, well, I guess I need to roll to see if I crit, right?
You should. Yeah, you should still roll for crit.
Okay, so hold on. 16 plus 23, no, I don't crit,
Okay. Hits.
but, okay, so I'm gonna smack her with this, 5 plus 11, 12 points, and can I divine smite her also?
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll take that'll be 12 points plus, I'm gonna divine smite, that is D10, so, 1, 2,
It's D. I don't think it's a D10. I think it's like 2D8 depending on your spell slot used.
is it D8?
2D8 for level 1 slot, 3D8 for 2, etc.
Okay, so let me change that. Hold on. Oh, so ignore those. So
I didn't even see him.
D 1, 2, 3 D8.
You're using a level 2 slot?
Yeah, you have
Okay.
to have 3. You only get 2 on the level.
Yeah.
Uh,
Asking.
roll to X1. Plus 14. So, does my strength get added? No, that it doesn't.
No.
Fine, does it? So 14. So 26.
Okay.
Okay.
She ain't looking great, but she's still up. Still a threat.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna swing at her again.
Okay.
Second attack. So that's 26, and let me roll again in case I crit.
Hmm.
Well, that was a 1, so fuck that. So 20, whatever.
Yep.
And then 7 plus 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna divine smite her.
Okay.
And 14, and then divine smite. See, I'm gonna do a second level again. Roll 3, 3, 6. That's not that good. Plus 7, so 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And
All
then,
right.
yeah, and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna
Jesus.
use my my channel divinity where I get back a slot.
Okay. Is it any spell slot or like at your current level? Is it only level 1?
I think it's up to level 2. Let me look. I'm trying to find it. It's not under spells. It's not under actions. It's like I have to keep flipping around. It's so annoying. It's not divine. It's harness. See, bonus.
It's under bonus
Then-
actions, yeah.
Yeah. and
Level
then,
2?
Which can be no higher than level 2. Yeah, I can
Yep.
get it up 2.
Cool. Congrats.
No higher than level 2.
You have another level 2
So-
smite slot again.
Yep. So, yeah.
All right. Movement? You staying there?
No, because if I move, she gets an opportunity attack, right?
Unless she's already used it. Which I don't think she has, but I don't remember. I don't think she
No,
used her
that's right.
reaction, no.
Yeah. Oh, so she only gets one reaction per round?
Everybody only gets one per round, unless there's like a legendary thing about it.
Okay, so if she had smacked down somebody else at a quick reaction, then I could move up next.
If you see one of your allies moving away from her and suddenly she gets an attack on them, then yeah, you can kind of assume.
That okay.
If you're paying attention or if other people want to tell you.
Yeah.
Banshee turn, it sounds like. And here's where things get interesting. So for this particular thing, you guys have a +2 to the save for the cotton in your ears. You get the +4 from +D4 from Bless. So odds are this isn't gonna really hurt anybody, but I need a wisdom. A Constitution saving throw from everybody, including Adon. And you hear a super loud wail. Just kind of thing, but higher pitched, scary, etc. And please give me your totals.
Neil's total was 19.
Damn.
Adon's total was 13.
Damn.
13.
So I see. Okay, here's what I see. I see Sarissa con save 8, Neil 16. That's fine. Rio's fine. Neil with your I see a 2 from Sarissa on the D4. So where are you getting 13?
Isn't that what that adds up to?
8 plus 2?
No, but we get a +2, I thought.
So 8 plus 2 plus 2 is 12.
Okay.
And then you have Bardic Inspiration as well.
You do.
Okay.
Still.
I'll
Sarissa.
use that then. Oh, hold on, which one? And
Didn't
is that
you gave it to her again, right?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't.
Is that a D8?
It doesn't matter. Even if you roll a 1, you guys all succeeded.
Okay.
Sad panda. However, on a success. No, so nobody is dropped to 0 hit points automatically because you all succeeded. Oh, I rolled pretty good though. On a success, everybody takes 13 points of psychic damage. So that is the Banshee wail, which she can use. You don't know. She can use it.
13. So I need to make a con save.
Yeah, anybody who got took
Fair
damage
fire.
and had concentration up, yeah. Including Adon for Bless. Fairy Fire is good. With a 14.
And con save for
It's
Adon.
a 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Adon fails his con save.
Bless is gone. Good luck removing all that from everybody. Yeah, some work there.
Got it.
The Banshee will now move away from Rio and Sarissa. Sorry, what? Neil, what?
I don't think Neil ever made a save to see if he became unfrightened. Not that it probably will matter.
You
at
did.
this point, but...
You
Oh, I
rolled
did?
you rolled
Oh,
too
okay.
low.
I just... Okay, fair enough.
I remember that. I think you rolled like another 5 or something like that with your
You're right.
a 3 plus
Good
something.
memory.
So Sarissa and Rio will both get opportunity attacks if they have not used their reaction. I believe Rio
Does Sarissa
regained.
roll her concentration check?
Yeah, she succeeded. Wait, no, what's she concentrating on? Oh, Shield of Faith?
Shield of Faith.
I didn't know she recasted that. Okay. Because it's not on the tracker, because it's 10 minutes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's very long time. It's
Yeah.
not like.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that concentration check, por favor. Sorry, sa. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do you and Rio want to take an opportunity attack against the Banshee as it moves away?
Oh, you bet your ass.
So go ahead, Rio, since you spoke up first. Yep. If you want to do for crit, you're welcome to. And I apologize for stepping on your toes. You're welcome to say your total out loud. It's my bad.
So the best roll was a 26.
Okay. So damage, por favor.
So damage is 4 plus favored foe.
I think you mean 8 plus
3.
8 plus favored foe?
I'm sorry, 8 plus 3 makes 11.
And I mean technically, well, isn't favored foe on your turn? So you wanted to roll Colossus Slayer, I think, instead?
When I hit a creature with an attack roll.
I thought that was Colossus Slayer.
No, I'm reading the tech for
Okay.
favored foe right now.
Bum, 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 bum. But so when you hit a creature, you can call them your favorite foe, and then the first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy, you can deal.
That's right. Disregard the
Give me a D8 instead of that D4.
Yeah. Next beta.
No, give me a D8 instead of that D4 for Colossus Slayer. Colossus Slayer is every fucking hit for some stupid reason.
And that's an 8.
Jesus Christ, okay. As she's moving away, she's looking so bad with that hit from you. Sarissa, go ahead.
Sarissa, well, I will stab her with my long, and that went under, so 20
Hits.
and then we get advantage though, so let me see if I get so 23 or 18.
Okay.
And then she'll take, hold on. Is she looking really bad?
Oh yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I got a 1 plus 6, so 8 points damage, and I'm going to Divine Smite her.
Okay. Level 1, 2.
Level 2.
Buckle my shoe. Okay.
Yep. So Divine Smite, so 3, 1, 2, 3. 8, 4, 4, 16 plus 8 is 24 more points of damage. Magical damage.
Well above the average for a Divine Smite, and with that, with all the holy energy you've pumped into this bish, how does this last Divine Smite remove her from the battlefield?
As my sword comes down, I'm just muttering, my God, and the sword just comes down on her, and there's like a purple flame glow coming out of my that just basically slices down her, kind of goes up in purplish blue flames.
All right. So what I did here, so I cannot balance anything for you guys, and I don't know why. I think it's because you have so many magical items, but I'm not entirely sure that that's actually it.
I only have one magical item, my longsword.
I think you guys both had 2, but maybe it's...
I think you said we could have 2, but I haven't bought any.
Well,
anything, so I've got...
you start with the 1, and then I thought over time we had kind of found items as you do shit.
Oh,
but...
I think, does my mithril count as magical?
Yeah,
My
let's...
mithril...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
Anyway, per the book, This was a CR4, so already too low for you guys, but I think they kind of assumed that you'd be fighting ghouls as well. Has 58 hit points, which was too low in my opinion. So I made it 80.
Nice.
But that was also too. But that was. Please let me finish. Please let me finish. But that was also too low because it only got one round against you. So I'm like, okay, I want to see what happens if I give her more hit points. So on top of the 80, you did an additional 21, 16, 16, and 8. So basically triple her base hit points, I think. And she still didn't do shit to any of you.
No. Even have temporary hit points going.
Oh, I forgot about the temps. Yeah, even that, yeah. So I'm gonna have to make the dragon like super fucking powered, I think. But we'll see. Congrats, you guys beat a hard thing to kill, even especially because I souped her up so much. I didn't give her more. I could have raised maybe her DC for her horrifying visage and her wail, but I didn't. Cool beans.
Nice job.
She's a ghost.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared at all.
You can. I'm assuming you want to keep safe, but the target of your frightening isn't here anymore, so I guess it doesn't matter. So you're unfrightened because it doesn't exist anymore, and your fairy fire is gone because it doesn't exist anymore. But would you all like to end here or explore a little bit more?
If we're going to keep going, I'm going to need a 3-minute bio break.
It kind of sounds like this might be a good place to just end, so you can explore next time.
Okay.
Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Cool.
We can explore next time.
When's that new chick gonna show up? Oh, she's off.
Cool. So, God, I need to figure out what the hell to throw at you guys. It's actually a challenge, but you watch Critical Role, like they're facing a challenge almost every episode, which is kind of not realistic, but also you guys have faced almost no real challenging things yet, so
I just got lucky and rolled really good this game because in general I was shocked because I usually anywhere near this good.
True.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot, like none of these guys had a lot of AC, so hitting them wasn't a problem, but
Yeah,
they have.
like the Banshee, if she had hit me, she would have nearly taken out all just with one good ball of it.
Well, she doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, that's not true. She definitely does, but like the paralysis from the ghouls could have been an issue, but it only hit one of you because you guys kept taking him out. Only one of you was frightened. You all saved from the whale that would drop you to 0 hit points in it. Maybe some good rolls. Maybe.
Adon had Revivify ready, or a healing. We could have burned a healing potion to come back up from that.
True.
Possibly.
Yeah, does anybody need heals?
No, I don't.
Stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will lay my hand. HP.
Next time when it says, like, there are a number of ghouls equal to 2 times the number of players, I'm just going to make it 3 times or whatever.
Well, if the ghouls and the Banshee were in play at the same time, that would have been a little more challenging.
Yeah.
That would have been. It would have been a completely different ball game if the Banshees and the ghouls were in at the same time. This would have been. Like,
unfortunately, the Banshee as written is very stationary unless you make a move toward her. Or if you tried to like negotiate with her, she would attack as well, but you guys didn't. Just like we're like, please leave. She's like, no, fuck you. But there's no negotiation. It says if the players tried to parlay, which you didn't technically. So anyway, I believe Shannon had a question for John.
Yeah, when's that new girl gonna show up? Come hang out.
She decided not.
Okay.
Story of my life.
Aw.
Yeah. I'm winning.
Yeah. All right, we will end it here. We'll end it with like 8 minutes left with a Dawn, in case y'all want to use them with some explorations, like fast-paced exploration, maybe. I don't know, but we'll leave it there.
Cool.
And I will see all of y'all next Sunday, hopefully.
Looking forward to it. Take care now.
Toodaloo all.